All right, welcome Morningside. Words are hard. So, TaijiFit again. Got some pretty music for you. We're gonna do the warm up. We're gonna do the seated. Then we'll do the standing. So, pick and choose as you may. See what your body feels like it wants to do today, and then come join me. Alrighty. I'm gonna go to start the pretty music. And here we go. Warm up those hands. And then take those palms and put them on your kidneys. And then you're going to massage in there. So palms are good, but if that feels a little ouchy on your shoulders or your hands, then maybe the soft part, the eye of your fist, and warm in there. A little massage, yeah? Either way, hold those. I'm going to challenge myself with feet close together. Hang on there, and then lower body swirls around. There you go. And then, boop, go the other direction. So I went clockwise, and now I'm going counterclockwise. So that's my way I'm starting to remember now, clockwise, counterclockwise. Otherwise, so long ago. Last one. Massage again. Now you're going to slide those hands down and to the side, into the fleshy part of your booty. Little massage in there. And I'm going to take my feet out about hip distance. So here's my bony hip. Boop. And I'm going to try to bring those feet straight down from there. Right in that fleshy part. And the tips of my fingers are right in where that femur head is. And then I'm going to hold and swirl around like I'm working in an invisible slow motion hula hoop. And if you notice, my head and my feet are staying about in the same spot, right? Feet for sure. One more. Finish it off. Come forward. Here we go. Boop. Other direction. Good. Come center. Massage those little hips. There. Release. All right. Hands. We're going to scoop up. Big breath in. Soft knees. Nice and tall. Lengthen spine. Again. Interlace those fingers. We're going to push up, push down, squeeze your leg bones with the muscles around your legs, and then squeeze your booty and release everything. Relax everything too. Here we go again. Push up, push down, feet, hands, and then squeeze bones, squeeze booty, and release. We got one more. Scoop up, and I'm not going straight up. I'm actually going a little diagonal. Push, push, squeeze, squeeze, and release. Excellent. All right, let's go one hand up, nice and tall. Lengthen your spine. Think about your spine lifting more than your shoulders. And then hinge over. You can hang on if you want, or if you have a chair or something around you. And then, whew, exhale, come down. Other side, nice and long. I also have my couch right here in case I need it. It's hidden. Hinge over. There you go. Trying to keep my hips straight across. It's my upper body that's moving. Big breath in when I exhale. Press on down. Let's do some more. I'm going to move back a little bit so you can see what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to lengthen again. Hinge over again, but this time I'm going to pull my shoulder back as if I'm holding up the ceiling with my hand. As I hinge, right? Breathe, breathe. Pulling shoulder back. That way I get a bigger breath into my chest. And then exhale. Other side, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen spine, and then hinge over. Pull shoulder back as if you're gonna hold up the ceiling. Breathe space into that chest and those ribs. Release. Oh, here we go. Let's do one more. This time, reach across and reach away. Oh, it's like somebody's twisting your shoulders, shoulder blades. Big breath in. When you exhale, come back center. Let's switch sides. Feels good. Lengthen, hinge, reach and reach. Good, good. Big breath in. When you exhale, come center. Feels amazing. Okay, we did side bends. Let's do some forward bends and some back bends. Let's start with back bends first. So, back bends, once again, find those little kidneys, support them. Remember, flat palms or eye of the fist, whichever feels good, or maybe even the back of your hands. So as you see it, that I'm pressing, I'm kind of opening up my chest, right? Making some space with the front of my body, or in the front of my body. And you can add your eyes looking up to the ceiling, and you'll feel the front of you expanding and lengthening. Good. And then if you want to add more, pull your elbows back as you breathe. Eyes up towards the ceiling. Big breath in. When you exhale, release. I'm going to have you add the hips pressing forward next, if you want. If you don't want, you don't have to, right? What do? Keep your smiles. If it takes your smile away, don't do it. So here we go, nice and tall. Big breath in. Pull elbows back. Eyes look up to the ceiling. Squeeze your booty as you push forward to support your low back. Big breath in. When you exhale, there we go. All right. Oh, feels so good now. Let's do forward bend. So forward bend, option one, right? Here's the couch, so it's a little higher, about the same height as the top of my chair. So you can do forward bend that way. Or if you're okay with head going below your heart, then you can come down to the seat of your chair. And this puts a little bit of pressure in those wrists, but that's a good thing. In case you ever need to get up off the floor, you can feel the pressure of your own body. And then hinge a little forward so you're over your hands, right? Breathe here. Inhale. When you exhale, let's come back up. Once again, push down with the feet. Squeeze the leg bones. Squeeze your booty as you come up. Let's do that again, but let's come a little lower. We'll start with a little up and down, and then I'll invite you to come lower if you want. If you're not going to come lower, you can stay up and still do a little bend forward or put a little bit more pressure forward, all right? You just won't do the extra part of coming down a little lower. But think about lengthening your body, tuck your chin so your neck and spine is nice and long, all right? Whatever you're doing, that's the major thing. Hands coming down. All right, I'm actually going to step back a bit. Hopefully you can see that. Hinging forward, and then here I go. A little softening of those elbows. A little softening. So I'm trying to keep my back nice and straight. And then here I go. I have a rung to my chair so I can come even lower. And then if you want, I'm going to bring my fingertips to the floor. And if you want, you can look behind you so you can decompress your neck, right? Remember, chair's right here if I need to. I need to hang on to it. Good. And I want long, long pull at the back. So my knees are they are locked, all right? Big breath in. When you exhale, soften your knees and then gently crawl back up that chair to a standing position. Excellent. No rushing. You don't have to rush. Don't want you to see birdies and stars. We gotta be happy, right? Okay, so forward bend, back bends, side bends. Let's do a little calf work. I'm gonna have you, actually let's do knees. So it's knees, but it's actually calves and ankles. So it's kind of everything at once. Seated, Hands on your thighs, come up on your toes and swirl your ankles around. This one feels amazing, amazing. So let me show you from the side so you can see what's going on with my feet. I'm swirling them around, right? And then swirl the other direction. So I've actually started a new set list, another set list of pretty songs. But they started to make me sleepy, and I'm like, oh, I better make my video before I fall asleep. There we go. And then drift, heel to toe, and let's massage those knees. Down the sides of your thighs to your knees, around and pull back in. You can do that just by leaning a little bit forward. Swirl those arms, and my arms aren't that long, so I've got somewhere between a little T-Rex and an alligator. My arms, they're not that long. Last one, and then come up nice and tall. Good, good. All right, forward bend. We did knees. Let's do back. Let's do a little bit more calves. So standing, the same one we did seated, that drifting back and forth. So you can stay with this one, or I'm going to invite you to do a move that helps. It's a rebounding move. It helps with your lymphatic system. But if you do it and you're like, oh, that sent a yucky zing through my body, don't do anymore. All right? So we're going to come up on toes, and I'm going to have you fall back into your heels. And you're going to feel like a vibration up your body. It's supposed to feel good. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it anymore. Let's do 3 more, unless you don't want to, right? And last one. Now you're going to come up, and we're going to hover down, but not touch the floor. And see my body, I'm trying to come straight up and down. Now come down and come up and up and up as far as you can, and hang on to this. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Gently come down. Oh, pedal that out, right? Okay, let's do some stretches for your calves. And here we go. I'm going to bring a toe up. Now, how far? Up to you. But once again, scrunchy face or frowny face or just feeling some zings, don't do it, right? Coming up nice and tall, and then you're going to hinge forward, and it's going to be as if your calf disappeared, and we go straight to your soleus, to your heel, and then up into your hip. Breathe here. Again. One more breath, and then we'll release. Oh. All right, so that one, the back line helps your back and helps your knee. So that's why we do that one. It's pretty challenging, but it's really good for you. Once again, if you have the frowny face, don't go there though. Your body's not ready for it right now. All right, so here we go. Toe up, stand up tall, and then lean forward, hinge forward. Woo! How far? Up to you. Keep your smile, right? Keep your smile. And breathing. Gonna exhale and release. All right, similar thing, but we're gonna do this. You can do this seated or standing, whichever way you want. I'm gonna do this standing. I'll do one leg standing and one leg seated. So let's start with the drift. Drift, drift. So you can feel one leg fill up and get heavy as the other one gets light. Same thing other side, yeah? Lift your heel. Lift your heel. Lift your heel. Now heel up and then lift toe, decompress your toe and tap your heel. Good, good. Same thing other side, tapping that heel. Good, good. Look at us. Other side, hold here. You're going to pull your little hips back and same back line, right? Try to stay nice and long. Tuck chin so your neck is long too, as if you put on that tight pair of jeans and zip them up. So a little exhale will gather those abs. But keep breathing. Here we go. Drift forward. Step in. The leg that was forward is going to step back, and the other leg is going to be forward. Lift your toes. Sit back. Feel this one. How far are you going down? Up to you. It's mainly feeling the back line from your heel to your hip. Oops, I was supposed to do this one seated. Here we go. Extending that leg out and sitting up tall is an option one. Hinging your little hips from your hips, shoulders forward, kind of like I'm going to tell you a secret. That's option 2. Stay here and breathe. Your breath will intensify this. And try to relax your knee. If you're seated, you can relax your knees. Standing is a little harder, but yes, you can do it. Relax your knees so you can totally feel the back line extending and lengthening with your breath. Foot finds floor, slide in. Beautiful job. All right, so we got our chin to toe. Let's do some massaging things. So down, but where your hips, your body becomes your hips. Let's go ahead and massage right in there, following some lymphatic system areas. And then from there, around the belly and those floating ribs, right, from the side. Good, good. And then here we go, one hand on that chest, circle around, fingertips kind of flicking a little past the collarbone. And then I have my other hand kind of gathering my chi. Yeah, and letting it come back in. And then other side, same thing. I think I introduced to you guys the one for your face too. So let's do that one too, or let's do your index finger and middle finger are going to go around. I'll come up closer, around your lips. And this will help with wrinkles. Other side. So above and below the lips. Good. And then come up. So they feel super stimulated. Let's go and take those hands, warm them up. Little wash face comb hair. Hands floating up. Inhale around and flick. So kind of flicking off the bad chi or the stuff you don't need. Flick. And then again from your heart. And I'm coming just a little bit in front of my face. I can feel the warmth in my hands as I travel around my head. And last time, the third flick. And then this one, we're going to keep the good chi in now. Or the good energy. We got one more. So it kind of travels around your face. It's like you're putting on your space helmet. Good, good. And then hold here. And you might kind of want to squish those hands together and apart, and you might actually kind of feel something, some energy. Yours, your energy. Good job. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead, have a seat, and start doing our seated movements. Nice job, you guys. So seated, I'm going to scoot you to the edge of your chair so you have room to move those legs around. I'm not going to move the legs at first. So to give you an option of working your torso and a little leaning, but then later we'll move the legs and move again, and you can see the difference. See if you like one more than the other, or just feel like, okay, I have an option. All right, let's float those arms up, fly away with me. Let's go to a tropical island for cool evening breezes. We'll float under our feathers and cool our hot bodies off. Bring those hands around. Hug somebody dear. sinking the chi. Again. One more. Get ready, we're gonna open the door. Hands slide, float up, drift back into your heart, and drift away. Opening the door. So almost like waves on the seawall. Get ready, lift up. Breathe big in, this hand's gonna float across. Hang on to a fluffy cloud and let's drift across the beautiful sky. Again, drift. One more. Bottom hand scoops up, top hand makes a hook. Pull like you're pulling taffy. Toss your cloud into the sky, watch it drift away. So pretty. Release your hook. Drift. Float across the sky. Again. This time, float up. Make your hook. Toss your cloud. This is called single whip. We're going to scoop 2 times into the cloud bowl. And last one, scoop into the cloud bowl. There you go. Release your hook. Float across the sky. Float away with me. Drag your shadow across the earth. Change shape into the corner. And float across the sky. Scoop up. Hook. Single whip again. Scoop clouds. Nice. Toss them into the sky. Again. Good. Release your hook. Drift across the sky. Oh, lovely, lovely. Get ready. We're going to add on a little fun thing called snake creeps down. Hook. Hang on. 2 scoops into our cloud bowl. Same, just as we did before. One more. All right, now wave your friends over. Press down. Press down. If you want to add a little lift to those heels. Down, up. Press down and through for snake creeps down. Again, circle around. Press down for snake creeps down. One more. And release your hook. Whoop. Gather your cloud. Drift. Change shape. Drift. Hook. Gather. Toss. Scoop. Come over. Let's press down, up and down. One more. All the way through. Snake creeps down from single whip. And 1. Release. Hug. Come center. Drift down. Sink the chi. last one. Hug, open. This hand's gonna float. Hang on to your cloud. Float across the sky. Chin shake. Scoop up your foot. Tap, hook, and toss. Good. 2 scoops. Toss. 2 scoops. Toss. Release. Drift. Scoop up your leg. Come back in. Same thing, other side. Scoop around. So not quite such a big Mother May I step for me. Hook. And then over. So a little diagonal. 2 scoops. So I pull back, so does my toe. Good, release. Scoop, tap in. Chain shape. Drift across the sky. Scoop up your leg, tap, hook, and toss. Single whip with 2 scoops, of course, of chocolate chips or clouds. Now wave your friends over. Remember this one, so lift, press, lift, press, lift, and push all the way through. Circle around again. Push all the way through. One more. Release, drift. Gently come in. Switch. Scoop in your foot, tap, hook, and step. Single whip this side. 2 scoops. Let's throw stars into the sky. Oh, like sparkle or sparkles. Ooh, be careful. And now wave your friends in. Pull. Billows of moonlight. Press down. Pull. Billows of moonlight. How about one more pull? And let's toss them to the earth. Circle around. Toss to the earth. Circle around. Last one. Snake creeps down. Release. Gather. Open big. Drift down. Sink the chi. One more. Slide those hands forward, up, scoop underneath, one hand on top, take a little step, and ward off. Come back in, 2 more, just like that, ward off. Push aside the curtain and look out into the beautiful garden. Oh, not hard to see, especially at Morningside. This hand dives down, circle around. We're going to do a double spiral because each hand spirals. And this side, take your step, ward off. Again, ward off. One more, ward off. Dive, circle. One ward off. Reach for the bird's tail or the curtain. Circle. Again. Last one. dive, double spiral, one ward off, other side. What? Reach, slide, circle, slide, circle, last one. Dive, circle around, step in, one ward off, adding on, reach. This time, check this out, toss your cares away, fold up the curtain, reach again, toss your cares away, fold up, reach, last one, toss your cares away, fold, dive, circle, one ward off, other side, scoop back in, oh, make that two, reach for the bird's tail, toss, fold, toss, fold, one more toss, and then fold, good, dive and circle, step in, woo, one ward off, one grass bird's tail, one toss and fold, get ready, here we go, push, the last part, oh, waves on the seawall, ebb and flow, last one. Now we're going to slide those fingers in, open as you step in, scoop one hand underneath, the other on top, one ward off, other side. Good, one reach, one toss, one fold, separate waves. Try to stay long in your spine. Woo, like a long strand of seaweed flowing into the sun or growing into the sunshine. Slide those fingers back to your heart and then spread those hands wide. Scoop underneath. We're going to put it all together. One, one toss, one fold, one release, one wave. Pull in, separate, scoop under, scoop on top, this side, one reach, one slide, one toss, one fold, separate, one big wave, slide to your heart, open big, hands gathered together, press on down, sink the chi. Time to do some of this standing. Last one. All right. Good time for a little sip of water. I'm going to stand up, do the same thing standing, and then we'll open the heart and do our close at the end. Excellent. So I have a little sip of water here. That's because today's one of the last days of heat coming on, and I will just want to make sure you stay hydrated. All right, moving my chair. Remember, you can stay in your chair if you want. We're just going to review everything, and I'm going to give you that option of standing, right? All right. Let's just go feet hip distance. Oh, there's Zen. He's got to do his cameo. Sinking the chi. Again. Hug. One more. Hands drift down. Float up. Opening the door to the standing part. And my feet like I'm in skis. My toes pointed forward, my heels pointed back. Open at the top. Open, 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 open your heart. This hand floats across the sky. Hug the cloud. Drift across the sky. So we do a little more turn of the torso. Standing as you drift from one leg to the other. Good. Again. Now scooping up. Hook and toss for single whip. Release. Hug. Drift. Sorry, I get a little hair. And then come over. Hook. And toss. Single whip. We're going to do the 2 scoops on this side. 2 scoops. Toss away your cares. One more. Good, good. Other side. Release. Drift across the sky. Change shape. Woo. Gather. Hook. Toss. 2 scoops. There you go. One more. Release your hook. Drift across the sky. Float. Good, good, good. Adding on. We got snake creeps down to add on. Hook. Toss. 2 scoops. One more. Wave your friends in. A little press down. 3. 2 little softening knees. And 1. And now up and through. And again. Snake creeps down. Release. Drift. Hug a cloud. Float across the sky. Let's put our feet on the ground as we watch the clouds float above us. Here we go. Pull the latch on the gate. Push it open. See the beautiful garden. Oh, and the bubbling fountain. Dip your fingers into the cool water of the fountain. Watch the water drops drip off your fingers like diamonds into the grass. Again. Good, good. Wave your friends over and a little press down and up. A little press down and up. One more. Wave them one last time and now push down and through. 3. Snake creeps down. 2. Last one. Release. Hug. Come center. Big breath. We got one more hug. One more hug. Make it count. There you go. Big hug in and Hands float up. Waving hands with a little foot action now. What? Hug your cloud. Drift across the sky. Shift your weight and drift. Get ready. Lighten that foot and hook. Toss. 2 scoops. Good. And again. Release. bring that foot in. Same thing, other side. Foot comes in. Pull the latch on the gate. See the beautiful garden. Pick flowers. Give them away. Again. One more. Release. Drift, lighten that foot. Yes. Scoop, tap, hook, single whip. 2 scoops. Stars. Toss them across the night sky. Again. Oh, wave some over to this side of the beautiful night sky. Press down. Press down. One more press, and let's do one more wave. Grab the last billow of moonlight and toss it on the earth. First snake creeps down. Again. One more. And release. Gently float in. Bring your foot with you. Tap in, hook, toss. Again. Sparkling stars across the sky. Here we go. Wave them over. Soften. Soften those knees. How about one more soften? Grab more starlight and billows of moonlight and toss on the earth. Again. One more. Snake creeps down. Release. Float. Good, good. Come center. Fingertip meets fingertip. Let's finish up. Sink the chi. 2 more hugs. And last one. Good, good. Floating those hands to your heart. Open big. This hand scoops underneath. Bring in your foot. Tap it in. Here we go. Take your step. Ward off 3 times. Again. One more, one more. Now dive your hand under, double spiral. One hand spirals, other hand spirals. Step in, tap in this side. Reward off, other side. 3. And 2. Last one. Dive. Spiral. Hold your moon. 1, ward off. Here's our reaches. Slide them. Circle. Reach. Slide. Circle. Last one. Dive. Double spiral. Circle. Hang onto your moon. Toss it into the sky. Reach. Pull your curtains. Pull your curtains. Play with them. One more. If you don't want to play with yours, play with mine. It's okay. Here we go. Dive. Circle. Tap. Here we go. 1 word off. 1 reach, but this time we fold. Gotta tidy up our mess. Reach and fold. Excellent. 1 more. Get ready. Dive. Circle around. Tap in. Ward off once. Reach for the bird's tail. Slide across the peacock tail. Fold. Press. Reach again. Fold. Press. Last one. All right, here we go. Hand slides under, dive, and circle. Boop. One more off. One reach. One toss. One fold. Separate. Waves on the seawall. One more. Slide those hands back in and separate. Tap in. One ward off. One reach. One toss. One fold. But 3 waves. Last one. Slide those hands back in. Open, open, open. We got one more time each side. Grasp. Ward off. Reach. Pull. Toss. Fold. And 1 wave. Make it good. Slide those fingers in. Open big. Scoop in this side. One ward off. One reach. One slide back. One toss and one fold. Release for a wave. Slide back in. Open. Sink the chi. One more. Float up. Open big. Gather big. Soften those knees, opening the heart. Press down. Overflow forward. Good, good. Gather to your heart. Overflow from the sides. Like love. You can't keep it in. You gotta share. Reach up. Get personal now. What's inside? Share with us all. Release. Again. We're going to do that 2 more times. Reach. Opening the heart. Press down. Overflow forward. Gather to your heart again. Spill out from the sides. Can't contain the good stuff. Open big. Drift down. Find your light inside. And share. One more. Connect. Share. Release. And down. To your heart. This time, get ready. Reach, 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 and then reach, and maybe reach a little that forward fold. Watch neck, lengthen, release. Big scoop. Reach down, toss confetti. 3, 2, 1 more. Now palms face the floor, crisscross, float to your shoulders, separate, drift down. Beautiful. Chi hug. Chi hug. So we close the door to our session, and I'm going to open the door for the rest of your day. Down. float up. Be ready, be ready. One more. Float up, stay tall, hands drift to your sides. Oh, look at us. Nice, beautiful job. A little loose fist and a little cover. Thanking all those who taught down the line so I can bring this to you. Beautiful job. Wow. That was fun. And what did we do? Like 2 moves? We did 2 moves. 3 moves, maybe 4. Much love to you. Yeah, that was just Tai Chi. I hope you felt all flowy and you feel good now. I feel good. I feel super tingly in my hands. You can even see that they're kind of mottled. They're pink and white. Yeah, they feel warm, super warm. Anyway, have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for playing. Hopefully, fingers crossed, arms and toes and legs and everything, that I will be there soon. Maybe even September. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But it might be on a new day, so looks like maybe Wednesday I'll be coming out to play. Okay. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.